going to work. The wrong that you seek to implement is just not going to work. Because the mechanics of this situation is to our advantage. Do you know the point I'm making? So the point of us coming together, revolutionizing, is to make the mechanics of the circumstances work to our advantage. There are many different circumstances. Not just a circumstance of us dealing with the Chicago Police Department or this white supremacist institution. There are many different circumstances that we must override as revolutionaries. There are many different types of circumstances that will confront us. That we will have no other arm, no other wing to use, but this nationalistic structure that we're establishing. This becomes the solution to millions of different problems. Just to give you an example. This property that we have here, I would not be able to have this by myself. As a revolutionary in a nation building, I know that I can't have anything by myself and have it. If we don't have it as a community, we don't have it at all. Because only a community can protect an asset. An individual against the forces that exist cannot stand against them. After you get through paying for your attorney and trying to buy your way, buy your freedom within the institutional framework, you find out that you end up losing every single time. You need a community of synergized individuals to solve those problems. So as individuals, we cannot have anything because we can only protect things as a community. Do y'all hear the point I'm making? Literally. You got 20 people in these houses, it's going to be hard to break in. You got one person here, it's somebody that'll get you. Tell the point I'm making? I'm just keeping reality. Only a community can protect valuable assets. An individual cannot. You cannot be everywhere every time. You just cannot do it. You cannot be, you can get all the cameras you want and all you can do is play the camera back and see them walking away with your shit. So the cameras is not protecting you. So only a community can protect real assets. So we need a community to do it. So thus having a community of people that are nationalistic, we're able to have our own land and our own community center that we operate. Now, we operate this outside of individuals who support the white supremacist institution. None of them are coming in here. Period. We deal with them out there. You follow what I'm making? Nobody with the least amount of white supremacist idea can escape into our institutions. Because this is a mastermind of people saying when we go back in there in any way, we taking over. And we bring him back. Do y'all hear the point I'm making? And they're not coming in. Y'all feel the point I'm making? We're taking over and we bring him back. And we're coming back in. Now we're taking over and bringing back and coming back in. If you need any of us out there to take over. To strategize the takeovers. That's what we're here for. We're taking back our health. We're taking back our family. We're taking back our children. We're taking back our community. And we're going to be able to hold it down as a conscious community. Even against unconscious Negroes. Even against them. And that's what we're strategizing and that's what we're building all along. It is a mechanism that can secure the reality of black nationalism. And it can operate and move as one strong force against any institution or any individuals that are against it. Now, people talk about, and what sparked this conversation, is the sister was talking about being an independent black woman. I want my own independence. And I'm going to be a single, independent woman and do it all myself. I said, you will never be independent in this society. There's no such thing. There's no independent black man, independent white man, no independent black woman, no independent black man. There's no independence in society. Either you can depend on a community that can ensure the wealth of the group, or you depend on the white supremacist institutions. That's your only choice. The reason that people need to depend, they need to depend on the white man's institution, because they cannot work together as a group. So they said, I got to get a job and pay for child care, and pay for this, and pay for that. But that's what your sisters and brothers are supposed to be able to help you do. Do you understand what I'm making? But since you're going to be independent, you appear to be independent when you in front of other black people. But when you go and get your check from Massa, you don't look too independent. When you're worried about if he going to hire you or fire you or not, it seems like you're dependent on something. Talking about bailouts and companies shutting down, and now they're going to close down all these different office depots now. Come on, they're talking about shutting down, I believe, what, 120 of them or something? Office depots? So now if they shutting down your job, you find out that you was dependent on the matrix. So how